Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reid.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reid, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Welcome back, everybody, to a very underperforming series. It is Vampyr. Hello. We have a challenge. Jax has challenged me to defeat this game in the way that we intend to defeat it. He says it's extremely difficult, and he is going to be playing along and doing it at the same time. That's very exciting. Let us talk.
It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
To you. Never mind.
You can do better than that. Nah. It's my turn.
Seems that we have a Barney going on.
Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Blood.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please.
I might.
You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Oh boy. Alright. He has half blood quality. So that gets us that amount of XP. To drink the blood of your prey, you must first mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. It must be equal to his resistance. I don't want to mesmerize him. I don't want to mesmerize him. Okay, I'm assuming I'm gonna have to. I don't have any other way out of this.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Can do. I like how I just managed to do that on instinct. Having been a newly formed vampire. Okay, good. A newly formed vampire, I guess I just knew how to do that. Just knowledge. We can release him. Embracing will provide a massive XP boost, but that is not what we want to do at all, period. Never embrace someone during this run. So we're going to release him. Okay, press X to continue. Okay, we're going to release him.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
I'm on to you, Jax. I can do this. I like how I literally led him to here, and now I'm going to leave him. I'm a doctor. Goodbye, you mortally wounded
It
individual.
is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Thank you, voice from the bloody mist.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
Illustrious,
I found
am
a
I?
wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you.
It's already got my name on the door.
Nurse Crane,
Oh,
isn't it?
sick.
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reid. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
I'm determined to make this woman think I'm
And
an
Mr.
idiot.
Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Unfazed. She says it with the same tone every
Thank
time.
you, Nurse Crane.
Isn't there a Nurse Crane in Cool the Midwife? Wasn't there a Nurse Crane in that? I'm pretty sure there's a Nurse Crane in that.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm really bad at
Thank you, Nurse
directions.
Crane. Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has
Just gonna
already
ignore the
told us
person in the
about
background, I
yourself.
guess.
I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Goodbye, nurse.
She didn't know my
Call
room
me
is.
if you need assistance.
You're no use to me. Prevent disease. Yep, this is. Man, this game is topical, isn't it? 2016, I think this game came out. Could have came out yesterday. Was ist das? Whoa. Hello. My pointy friend. This talks about Thomas Elwood, 28. He had a bomb burn his face in the wall, left him with heavy disfigurements. And then talking about possible nerve damage, possible guilt of survivor, and possibly phantom pain manifesting as a punishment for not dying with his comrades, which I suppose really lends itself to the medical experts of the time.
This must be the place.
Look at that!
It's definitely away from prying eyes.
You got a friggin'
Relegated to
boss
the shadows.
nameplate!
Kingdom of my own.
Well, it took me to get
At
up to
least
the
I won't
dock.
be sleeping in
That's
a coffin.
impressive. We of course have a workbench for tinkering with guns, because that comes mandatory in every doctor's office. And a plant.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
I need water. Glass vial. Give plant water, please.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Here's water. Can I... Excuse me, I would like to water my plant, please, but I have no water in this room. Oh my god, that's a lot of words. This just talks about some research on vampires or econ, which is a name I've never heard. Apparently vampires like to be called econs? Don't know. But they basically have supernatural speed, they can mesmerize people, and they're very aware of blood. They're basically if Darren Brown and Usain Bolt had a shark baby. We can change our skills. In fact, we have experience points to spend, I think. Do an increased stamina, because that always seems to screw us over. Let's do it twice times. Let's up our health, too, because that's always a good thing. This is 144, which I'm assuming is not enough to buy anything. Everything seems to cost about 300 odd, until you get to some of the bigger stuff.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Alright, Chapter 2, which would have been a really great place to end the last episode and begin the new one, but hey-ho. We are doing night shift. We are helping Pembroke Hospital cope with the epidemic. Answer the door, apparently.
Hurry now, Doctor. It's freezing here.
Excuse me, what would you like?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
Where is my room?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
Did she look
I
into
may
her
have a
cabin?
solution.
She looked
In
into
France,
my
during the
soul.
war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there
Stop
first.
looking at my soul.
Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
It almost feels like that was convoluted on purpose for gameplay reasons.
Please, could you point me in the direction of the morgue again?
It's the large
Look
boarded
at her
up building
face.
behind the hospital. You can't miss it. The key I gave you
This
will open
guy.
a small back door to it.
Do we really need him?
That's all for now, Nurse Crane. Thank you. It's locked.
Rats. She told me there would be too. Can we climb the hospital? It appears the answer is no. At least not yet. That's disappointing. I really want to see the view. Oh. I do see scaffolding, however. Right there. Somewhere up there. Can I get in? I can get in.
Scowl voices in the garden.
Oh, no.
I should investigate.
Uh,
If they were to find somebody.
No. No, we shouldn't. Oh, God. Don't. What are you doing? Ah. Ah! Is there a jump button? Oh, God. Oh, man. That's disappointing. How am I meant to break a game when I can't climb and stuff? New plan. We're going to slip out the back, slip around the side, and hopefully slip up. The scaffolding. Maybe. I don't think it's possible to climb, but I'm holding out hope. Aha! Aha! There is a jump button. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God, I didn't even know you were there. Oh, man. I guess we came to this back area again, eh? Is that where we ended up? Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, we kind of ended up in this garden now. Whoops. Is that it? Seriously? That's as high as we can go? Come on, game. It's almost like you don't want me to break you. I guess this is for getting into, like, this area here. But that area is not important to me. The roof is important to me. And I have no way up to the roof. Oh. Am I meant to have a reflection? I don't know. I thought vampires didn't have a reflection. Are my legs just vampires? But my upper... No, my legs are there too. Okay. Good. Don't know.